Hi, welcome to Sydney Films. My name's Peter and thanks for watching. This week we're off to Liverpool for a day out with two aims. One is to relive a bit of Merseyrail from the 1980s. The picture you see above is one of the 507 units, and this class is due to be withdrawn later this year, and one has been especially painted to celebrate its 46 years or so of service in the original Merseyrail colours. And the second aim of the day is the person in front there is my friend from the local model railway club, to catch his last 350 unit, and he's seen them all or travelled on them all, and you go between Liverpool, Lime Street and Birmingham, etc. So we're going to be lots of popping on trains and popping off trains and doing things that I normally wouldn't do, so I'm quite looking forward to it. It meant an early start from my local station in Cumbria, and you'll soon see our unit coming out of the sidings at Barrow, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. If you don't subscribe to our channel, please consider doing so. We always like your support and comments. It's just a bit of fun, so enjoy the video and thanks for watching. The train that we caught from Barrow was for Bolton. We decided to get off here at Lancaster and catch this Pendolino service to London as far as Wigan North Western, and here you see it arriving. Okay, we've arrived at Wigan North Western, and here you see the Pendolino going on its way. We had about quarter an hour, 20 minutes to wait before our northern service to Liverpool Lime Street, so there was time to catch an upbound Glasgow Central service before our train departed for Liverpool. Okay, we've arrived at Liverpool Lime Street to find our elusive 350 unit. There's a couple of trains an hour to and from Birmingham from Liverpool Lime Street with these units, and so many of the units make up a diagram for the day, so it's going to take a certain period of time for us to see all the units, to see if our lucky 350 unit is on duty today. So in between that we'll enjoy Liverpool Lime Street and some of the Merseyrail system. For our other task today is to see 507001. Okay, I assume there must have been engineering works on today. I'm not quite sure, but basically Avanti West Coast was running a shuttle service between Liverpool Lime Street and Crewe, so there was a fairly frequent arrival and departures of Pendolinos, and here you see Pendolino arriving into platform 9.
The next train to depart on platform 1 will be the Line 45 Northern service to Wigan North Western. Call at Edge Hill, Wave 2 Technology Park, Broad Green, Roby, Brighton, Bristol, Eccleston Park, Hampton Heath, St Helens Central, Goldwood, Broome and Wigan North Western. This train is for Morecambe.
Okay, spare the moment decision. We spotted a transport for Wales service for Chester in platform 10 and we decided to hop on it as far as Liverpool South Parkway. And as you see here, we passed one of the new 69 locomotives running around this train at the Edge Hill sidings. Because of the, I suppose the location of the junction to Manchester, etc., at Liverpool South Parkway, what you're looking at here is the fast lines, and on the left are the other two platforms are the slow lines. But given the circumgeography of the location, all the trains coming on and off at the junction automatically go onto the fast lines at Liverpool South Parkway, and then as soon as the platform's cleared, it then goes on to slow lines behind me. But it's slightly unusual the fact that all the stopping stuff doesn't stop on the slow lines. She seems a little bit unusual, but I don't know. Let me know in comments if that's more common in the network. Okay, this is something a little bit unusual or interesting maybe. This unit has come from, I think, the Warrington area, and it's an empty stock movement to go into the depot, which is behind and to the left. But there's no access from that end, so it has to go through the station onto the slow lines. The driver then has to walk through the set, get in the rear cab, and then you will see shortly this train coming back through the station off the slow lines onto the platform and into the yard. Okay, we've seen a few 350 units come in and out of Liverpool and here at South Parkway. I think what we're going to do now is head into the Liverpool city centre and onto the Merseyrail network and see if we can travel on as many of the new trains as we can, and also look for the exclusive 507001. Okay, the new units, the 777 units, are gradually being introduced and have already taken over pretty much completely on some of the services on the lines. So you'll see a mixture of the new units and the 507 units, which will still operate until towards the middle of this year.
Yeah, so basically.
Okay, back to Lime Street to see if we can finally catch the elusive 350 unit that we need. Well, we continue to fail, but hope springs eternal. I mean, to be honest, one thing that always impresses me about railway infrastructure in the UK is when this was built by Victorian engineers, it was built to last. It's substantial and it does the job. Even now, it's had to adapt and take in all the modern infrastructure, electric railways and modern railways, and everything that it takes to run trains. But it's pretty impressive stuff when you think this was built by hand mostly. and it transformed the city in getting people to Manchester and the rest of the world.
This is a safety announcement. Due to today's wet weather, please take extra care whilst on the station. Services may be separate. Ticket checks are in operation at the station. Please have your tickets available on the station. Please do not leave your luggage at the station.
Well, some refreshment was needed for our quest today, and we found this fantastic little brewery just round the corner from Lime Street Station in Lime Street. It's well worth a visit. I can highly recommend it. Okay, so this is the last unit diagrammed on the service today. So we failed miserably in our quest to bag the last 350 that was required today. So we decided to turn our attention to the Merseyrail system again, and our other quest was today to see 507001. We are planning to see it on a Southport train later in the afternoon, and also we've decided to fit in a trip to the new station on the Merseyrail system, Headboat Lane, which is powered by battery trains, which is a first for Liverpool, I believe. So that's where we're off to now. Okay, it was time to move to try and bag 507001, which we knew was running between Southport and Liverpool, and on our way to see the unit, which we thought was somewhere else, it had changed diagrams and we're actually turned up at Moorfields here. Now, I haven't seen this since I was taken to see the new trains with my father in the late 1970s or early 80s, so it's quite nostalgic for me to see this. And this train will be running in this livery until it gets withdrawn, so if you want to see it, you best be quick. Well, mission accomplished. We managed to see 507001, and now we leave it here at Sandhills as we head towards Headboat Lane and the new modern battery trains of the Merseyrail system. Okay, we're now on one of the new battery trains to Headboat Lane. This has been a fantastic addition, I think, to the Merseyrail network. Substantial undertaking to get this done. It costs in the region of £80 million, and there's plenty of parking there, so anyone in the surrounding area, sort of in the Kirby, sort of to Skelmersdale area, can park and get into the city centre relatively quickly by these new super trains. Okay, we've got off the return trip from Headboat Lane at Kirkdale Station. Now, the significance of that is in the background you will see the Stadler depot, where the new units are stored as they're introduced into service, and also this is the nearest place to the junction between the line to Kirby and the line to Ormskirk, so there's quite a bit of traffic, so we thought we'd spend the rest of the afternoon before heading back towards the city centre and going back up north to see what comes through Kirkdale Station. Okay, you can see, looking down at this train here, this is one of the new battery trains, lots of batteries and cooling systems on the top, and the next unit you'll see is one of the normal trains, but it still has a battery or batteries on the roof, so all the units are, in theory, I think, able to move around the depot for shunting purposes by the battery power. As you see, this one's coming in now. It's got a slightly different roof on the front carriage and a battery or so with the cooling system on the roof to enable it to be moved around as required without need for a third rail. Okay, it was time to head back towards the city centre, and we'll make one final stop off at Sandhills to try and catch 507001. As you can see, we weren't successful in that, so at least we can say we were successful in seeing the heritage livery unit, and it was actually quite an interesting day. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. It's not something I'd normally do. But it was with a friend who does this thing on a regular basis, so it was quite enjoyable for a nice change.
Well, we saw that one before.
The next train to depart from platform 1 will be the 15
Roby, Hyton, Prescott, Eccleston Park, Fatto Heath, St Helens Central, Garswood, Bryn and Wigan North Western. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 1 from the 1545 Northern service.
Okay, we eventually got back to Barrow and my connection onwards arrived, so it was a long but really enjoyable day. So I hope you enjoyed it. This has been a Sydney Films production. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. We'd love you to have you come along on this journey with us. And these last couple of images that you see come from Liverpool Lime Street, which sort of show what people sacrificed in the past so we can enjoy days like today. Thanks very much, and see you soon.